Das Boot? What's going on, guys? Good evening and welcome, everybody. Oh, what the hell? My camera just cut out. Hold on. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and thank you for joining us for a very exciting stream. Over the next week, almost 2 weeks now, I'm going to kind of lay out what the next 2 weeks looks like, what it's going to look like going into the holidays, and we are going to have a very exciting time together. And yeah, so what? I'm drinking out of a boot. Yeah, so what? It's seltzer. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit different, Silverback. So this is not an Oktoberfest boot. This is a Santa boot. So I think you're supposed to fill it up with like red liquid. You're supposed to drink like red liquid out of it, so that way it makes it more festive. But I honestly only drink like coffee and seltzer. So, woo! Y'all heard that? Oh shit! Bloop, 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 bloop. Man, that's what they were talking about in that movie, Oktoberfest. Oh man, I'm glad he's wearing that holster with the shirt on. Yeah, I mean, you know, I tend to wear shirts. All right, so let's go ahead and first off, congratulate our very own Toy Town Inc. for being first this evening. And of course, right behind it, Kurt came in right behind him, Kurt 24, saying, congratulations on being first. It's like, I know you had that queued up in your chat box, ready to go. And he fired that off the second that the Toy Town jumped in there. So Toy Town, congratulations, my friend. You, sir, are owed at least one, if not several, crisp high fives. So congrats, my man. So let's go ahead and welcome all the channel members, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. And I got some exciting information for y'all. I'm pumped. Okay, so Andy Lipsco. We got Andy Lipsco in the house. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Good to see you. One Love Design, another channel member. What up? What up? Kurt 24, channel member. Dang old Matt. God dang it, Matt. I swear it. Thank you for joining us. Another channel member. Joe Morse, channel member. Damn, look at all you guys, man. Jeff Cron, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Love it, love it. Key ASC, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Carolina EDC Reviews, what's up, brother? Man, all these channel members in here. So just so y'all know, on Sunday night, I tried to do a channel member only stream, and YouTube was not having it. Not having it. They would not send the notifications out. It was a huge pain in the ass. Guys, I did everything I could, but it's technically still in beta. So I'll do whatever I can to. I want to do at least something for the channel members, to kind of, make them feel a little special, Live Life, what's up, brother? Alabama in the house. He says that every time he jumps in here. So another channel member, great to see you. Obviously, Carolina EDC Reviews, we said what's up to you. Mike McClune, what's up, brother? Another channel member. One Love Design, which him and I are, Python VIP members in Marine Gun Builders forum and app. So shout out to sorry, I had to readjust that. So shout out to Marine Gun Builder, one of the homies. Let's see, Key ASC. Hey, there he is. Ron Wayne, what's up, brother? Another channel member. Ron Wayne, Kurt 24, Carolina EDC. Let's see who else we got up in here. Hey, Shauna. Shauna is a channel member, a Shauna member. So I guess when people were gifting channel memberships, Shauna became a channel member, one of the Tactical Turkey folks. So hell yeah, that's what's up, man. That's crazy. You see how small this world is, man? It's a beautiful thing. Shout out to all the Tactical Turkeys that are in the building. We are happy to have y'all here. Dang, I'm super, super far behind. Okay, my bad. Let me catch up with y'all. Okay, so One Love Design. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Hey, Jason Ewing. Is that what you put in your ear when you have your ear pierced? You put an Ewing in there? Sorry. Dad jokes. Okay. Live Life, Jason Ewing, Andy Lipsco, channel member, Shauna Ewing. Oh my God. Shauna and y'all. Okay, hold up. Stop the mother compresses. So you're telling me that we got Ron Wayne and Misty Wayne that sit down and watch streams like this together, and we got Shauna and Jason Ewing that are sitting down watching the streams together, bro. See, these are couples that are going to stay together. These are couples that put in the work together that are going to stay together. They're like, holy shit, like, when shit goes down and the world falls apart, these are going to be the couples that are just like kicking ass and taking names. Gobble, gobble. What up? I'll come back through and say what up to y'all. I'm just hitting the channel members real quick. Okay, let me see who I missed here. Jeff Cron, Key, ASC, Ron, One Love Design, PC. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Ron Wayne, what's up, buddy? Live Life, Kurt 24, Andy Lipsco. Hey, more Beta Prince. What's up, brother? Good to see you. We were actually just talking before the stream, actually. Sweet hat on the glowy. See, he sees it. So if you guys will take a second to mind your attention at the top of the screen, you'll see a little bit of holiday spirit on the chem light. DLD After Dark, you can talk to Thin Line Defense YouTube channel about how to do a member only live, as I have seen them do it before. Yeah, so I know that it's possible, and thank you, by the way. I know it's possible. I've seen other people do it. I think what was happening is that when I was going in to do the member chat, I think YouTube was doing something during that time. It was like Sunday at midnight, and that's when like tech companies do shit, when like the traffic is as little as possible. I was just doing it at a bad time. Das Boot. Bro, this is so inconvenient when you get down to that part. Oh my God. Bro, so I've never drinking out of this shit before. God damn. Okay, hold up. Oh my God, bro. Okay, this shit's crazy. I ain't doing this shit again. Damn, that's funny. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Like doing updates. That's what I was thinking. Das Boot, Das Boot. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Oh shit, this is great. You got to turn the boot as you drink. Okay, all right, I'll fuck with that. I'll give it a shot. Too many choices. What's up, brother? Dude, I never thought when I was filling this up, I was like, these guys will get a kick out of the shit, but I was not thinking that the boot was gonna be the star of the show. Rusty Trombone Shackle for a brother, another channel member. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Senor Bub, good to see you. Jeff Cron, One Love, Amy Lipsco, Bob. Too many choices. So I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Hey, Man Against the Masses. What's up, brother? Another channel member. Good to see you. And hold on. Okay, that's it. We got it all. All right, so channel members, if I missed you, please go ahead and sound off. Excuse me. Hey, Shogun Customs. There's another channel member. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Das Boot is kaput. Yeah, for real. Yeah, channel members, if I missed you, my apologies. Sound off in the chat. I'll make sure I get you. And of course, we gotta hit the honorable mentions. So Caleb F, what's up? Thank you for joining us. Hey, Flying Rich, another channel member. What's up, brother? Naughty Heathen. So hold on, what did he say? DLD after. Hey, Dark. Hey, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Fire Rodder, what's up, bro? Good to see you. JC9, what up? What up? He said that's fucking boot. I know. Good to see you. Technical Turkeys. I saw Big Fish was in here too. Richard Russell, what's up, man? Good to see you. Let's see who else. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Kill Switch Customs. Turn it. It's so funny that all y'all know how to drink out of the fucking boot. Misty, Misdemeanor, Mrs. Wayne, good to see you. Senor Bob. Too many choices. I mean, JC9. Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't miss you guys. Hey, Dude Knowledge. What's up, bro? Good to see you. Cultural Virus, Python VIP. Richard Russell, Technical Turkeys, Silverback. We checked in with Silverback. What's up? Okay, awesome, man. Great to have a bunch of turkeys up in the building, man. Thank you for joining us. KASC, Metamucil. Y'all are crazy. All right, let me give this one more shot. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this shit as I do it. Much more reasonable. Bro, I did not think I'd be sitting here drinking out of a motherfucking boot, an audible boot. This shit's talking right back to me. Okay, so I got to hit a couple things real quick. I do have a couple points that I want to discuss tonight that I think are important. That I think are important for all of us to walk away from, like either gaining knowledge or gaining clarity on knowledge that we already know, right? But before I take it there, I do want to bring something up. So I've been putting a lot of focus, instead of getting a lot of guests, been putting a lot of focus into being very specific about getting guests, right? Y'all see me do a bunch of streams on here, just solo, just come in and say what's up, chat with you guys, interact with you guys, right? But a lot of guests are dope, but very high level. Carlos Duran, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us. Hey, Silverback, look at that. He said, hit the thumbs up. Thank you. And please do. When you guys hit the thumbs up, when you hit, leave a comment, when you comment on other people's comments and all that shit, all of it helps. And I am taking comments, and I'm going to be doing drawings with the comments and giveaways and all that shit. So even though a few people have won, I actually haven't sent everything out yet. But Morningstar, I got your shit today, and I got everything ready to go out. All right. Sorry, I've been busy. Well, I've been busy. Anyway, moving along. So I've been focusing on guests, all right? And most shows, you'll see, I'll have a guest. But for a little while, just been solo streams, dark streams. And that's okay, right? Big Fish, what up, bro? Oh, no. Y'all want to come on? Hey, I'm sorry. Were y'all expecting to come on? If I fuck something up, bro, come on. Just tell me when. I'll shoot the link. I mess up shit all the time. So yeah, if I've fucked up, hold on, were we supposed to do something today? I may have fucked up. Y'all are welcome to come on with me. It'll still be fun. He said, no. Why are you always talking in caps? You always screaming. No, I'm just joking. But y'all are welcome to come on. I actually would love to get some feedback from y'all on something specific about reloads. And not reloads like reloads, not reloading like reloading, right? I'm talking about like reloading like that. It's a big issue right now. Okay, it's come up with a lot of high level mofos. Okay, no, you good. Chippewa kid. What's up, brother? Okay, so here's the deal. So I've managed to get a few great guests on here. So first thing is this Thursday, I will be having the one, the only, Jesus, that shakes the whole table. The one, the only Marine gun builder will be coming on this channel this Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Marine gun builder is coming on this channel. So pumped about that. Cannot wait, man. I don't know if for a lot of folks out there that may not know Marine gun builder, right? If you didn't like, I guess, come up in like the Polymer 80. Oh shit, Rich, Flying Rich. Everybody show Flying Rich some love, man. Oh my god. That's great. Not as a guest. So if you don't know who Marine Gun Builder is, he was like the channel for getting the highest quality Polymer 80 build out there, period. You know, he would focus on the best processes, the best tools and all that. And then if you're like me and you don't want to spend the money on the tools, you look at the best way to duplicate what he's doing without having to spend money on tools, right? So I was finding ways, like I literally found a way to remove tabs to a point where you can sand them away with paper to, you know, get them to kind of blend in with the frame. And that's why, like, honestly, a lot of these let me see, a lot of these frames, like, you can't even tell that there were tabs on that shit. Like you can't tell there were I mean, if you were looking at it, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But like he was the one that, like, love my P80s, just need some cheap quality 9mm uppers. Sorry, my bad. I'm just kidding. If you're into 40 caliber and butt sex and stuff like that, that's cool too. No judgment, you know. I use a tab enhancer tool. Yeah. I really want to show off what I got, but I'm going to be submitting it for a build. Cheap quality, first time quality, y'all. Let me see if I may have to do this another time. Hold up. Butt sex. Hey, 40 caliber and butt sex, bro. That's what these mofos are into. All right, I'll figure it out later. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Marine Gun Builder will be coming on this Thursday. Okay. Hey, ADXR 920. And by the way, shout out ADXR 920, Kurt 24, Mike McClune, and CNT Coop, you know, CNT Designs and Arms, Coop. They all came together and gave away like 20 memberships last stream. Like I was so blown away that I couldn't even like go buy a $50 fret cutter. Me, order cheapest on Amazon. I know, bro. I used to do the same thing, doggy. Same thing. But we cannot refute the fact that he is. I mean, he was like the guy, right? Like he always gave us good information, and I respect that. And speak of the devil, the next in line is my guest for Saturday, which is the one and the only Raul Mendez. Now, some of you guys have heard about the story of Raul Mendez. Um, Flying Rich. Can I come on with MGB, but not as a guest? Oh man, it's an inside joke. It'll never make sense. But Flying Rich, I love you, and you probably won't be able to keep your mouth shut because so we used to kind of poke at like the things that like MGB would say, like, all right, freedom protectors, like, first time quality, but we still like have a lot of respect for the man and for what he did. And I mean, shit, I literally, so I have had thousands of people come to this channel, and a lot of it was geared towards building initially before this huge thing blew up with YouTube. And until today, last thing I remember, MGB just deleted his YouTube life. I mean, yeah, we may touch on that, but I only want to discuss things that he's comfortable with. So we'll see. But Flying Rich, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the super duper chat. Hey, Vanessa Kitty, good to see you. Zeeth, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Clint Eastwood, what up? What up? So Raul Mendez. Okay, I've told the story a couple times to give people kind of an idea of the scope of like the seriousness of this guest and the seriousness of this guest's story. So Raul Mendez is a survivor of firearm violence. I hate to say it like that, but I mean, guy was attacked with a firearm, okay? And he prevailed. Not only did he prevail, he saved a lot of other people's lives. After being shot in the head, and he was shot in the head, the round entered right, I believe, right in this area, traveled through, like blew through his sinuses, and then exited this eye socket, carrying the eyeball. It was like removed from his head, and he was knocked out after getting hit, right? And there's a lot more to the story, so I'm just kind of bringing it down just to kind of give you guys an idea what happened, to make sure that you guys come and join the stream this Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. It's really important. He got up after suffering an injury like that, and while the shooter was going through doing other terrible things, this guy got up, he drew his handgun because he carried his tools. He drew his handgun, his Glock 36, and he went and saved the other people that he was attacking, that the bad guy was attacking, and he put 4 rounds, center mass. 2 of the 4 45 ACP rounds hit him directly in his heart. I mean, this dude is a fucking hero, you know? And I've told this story in length, like in a little bit more detail, but nothing will compare to the actual individual coming in and sharing his story and just reinforcing to everybody how remarkably important it is to always keep your tools on you, always keep your tools on you, always train. And, he basically said he went on autopilot with a wound that bad, being in a terrible situation like that. He basically went on autopilot and did what he had to do to protect, him and his family. So I respect it a great deal. So, God damn it, why can't I not get this shit? I got this slide on a printed frame, but it's almost like the slide lock is like locked. It's like hanging up on something, so I can't pull this beautiful slide off of this printed frame But that's all I'll show you for now. I'm not gonna show anything else, all right, unless I can get it off. All right. 44 mag. Vanessa Kitty is all about that 44 mag. I actually got rid of my 44 mag and, excuse me, all the ammo that I had with it too. Oh, where the fuck is where's my vape, bro? I need my motherfucking nicotine. There we go. Two Storms, 1776. What up? My friends, Too Many Choices. Kurt, Vanessa, Misty, Jeff, Roy. Ron, maybe? Much love, DLD. Thank you, Two Storms. Appreciate you. Hey, Google, what up? What up? Yes, this is my first PSA slide. I was really tempted. Oh, that was the difference. I literally just looked at it for the first time and realized that, yes, this is my first Dagger slide. And believe it or not, so they launched this. This has the Carolina EDC reviews. What's up, brother? I think I said what's up to you. My bad. So this has the battle-worn American flag paint job on it, and the threaded barrel, and the Ameriglow suppressor height sights. They're actually lower third co-witness sights, but and it's complete, right? The one thing that I did not realize until now, until I was actually looking, I just haven't spent enough time with it, but I wanted to submit a build to Serialist this week, and I wanted to do something patriotic. Well, they launched this. I don't know if y'all know. They launched this. Man, it's way more beautiful in person. Hey, Angry Sarge, what's up, brother? Hey, I saw that glowy gift. Thank you. I'm behind whoever did that. I appreciate it. And this is my brand new channel. Hold on. Who gifted something? I can't see. Hold on. Oh, no shit. That's Ting Ting? Hey, what's up, Ting Ting? DLD, do you shoulder carry a P80? So this, I got to work on this holster to be able to stretch it to carry a Polymer 80. But currently it only holds OEM Glocks. This is a 19X with two mags. Hold on, who gifted what? What did I miss? What did I miss? The key has opened the lock. Okay, hold on. Squadron Commander. Hold on, what did I miss? I don't do. Oh, okay. Key ASC gifted. I hate that it doesn't show me, guys. I'm so sorry. You guys know me, right? And you know, like my level of gratitude. Like I am always way more focused on, giving and giving gratitude than I am, taking and accepting. So I want to be able to share gratitude with those that give and contribute. Like this is super important to me. So Key ASC gifted 5 channel memberships. Holy shit. Congratulations, Key ASC. You have now achieved Player of the Stream Award. The Player of the Stream Award. So that will be the entire length of the stream. Mac 10 in the glove box and a chopper in the trunk. Damn, that's hood as a motherfucker. I didn't realize that it would be way more difficult to drink out of a fucking boot. Let's see. Damn, I didn't realize Two Storms was Ting Ting. That's fucking awesome. That's what's up. Yes, shoulder holsters are where it's at. Martin Kaminsky, it's timeless. Angry Sarge said, oh yeah, guys, so Angry Sarge has a new channel, and we want to make sure that we can give him some love. Hey, Misty Miss Wayne is now a channel member. That is awesome. Martin Kaminsky, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I heard you recently gave up 40 caliber, which is really good. I'm really proud of you. Too many choices. Gifted 5. Man, I missed so much of this earlier. I apologize. KAC, gifted 5 memberships. Dude, that's incredible, man. Glowy memberships. I appreciate all you guys so much. But KAC isn't saying anything. Come on. Take some credit. Say something. That's what she said. I'll show you some more if I get it all first. Glowy gift, thank you. I'm behind. Whoever did that, I appreciate it. And this is my brand new channel. Okay, so I think there are 2 Angry Sarge channels. Let me see. Angry Sarge, do me a favor, and actually, you may not be able to. So, to any of the mods that are here, do me a favor, like Sport Brand, please drop. Hey, Fluffy Bunny Arsenal, what up? Do me a favor and drop. Angry Sarge's new channel. Y'all are a fucking riot, man. Do me a favor and drop Angry Sarge's new channel, and everybody go subscribe to his shit. This dude is on his shit. He was a fucking law enforcement, military, fucking super high-speed operator motherfucker, and he's got stories for days, weeks, and months, and it's just dope as shit. Hey, Detective John Kimball, another channel member. What's up, brother? Kurt24, good evening, good sir. Hope all is well with you and your family. Oh, Sport Brand already did. Hell yeah. Dude, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Agrizer, a late hello. Hospital, you okay? Yeah, she's okay. That's where she stays at. When you reach the bubble in the boot, you have to turn it. Yeah, so I wasn't aware of that. Bro, that bubble will fucking demolish you, dude. Like, if you don't turn it while you're drinking it, holy shit. That shit was just like getting forced down my fucking throat. Please nobody repeat that I just said that. Jesus, I can't believe 80 people are in here fucking watching me drink from a boot. Okay, so... Oh, and Kimball, remind me to show you something before the end of the stream, okay? It's for you. It's not only for you, but it's for those that are based. Okay, so by the way, MGB wants several of us to get together for something cool. So DLD, get with me soon. Okay, you got it, man. I'm down. Hell yeah. So if Angry Sarge is here, then where is Donut and that guy that likes AKs for some reason? Hey, Chamber Defense, what's up, brother? It's Das Boot. That was literally the first 2 words spoken in this stream were Das Boot. Okay, so I'm going to be having Marine Gun Builder on this Thursday. Then I'm going to be having Raul Mendez on Saturday, which is the guy that lived through being shot in the head. Not only did he live through it, he drew his handgun and, in an act of self-preservation, smoked the sack of shit that fucking shot him. Okay, sorry, I'm just saying it like it is. And he saved a lot of other fucking lives, and it's a very, very deep, emotional fucking story of what he went through. And we want to just remind people how important it is to keep your fucking tools on you and just to, stay strapped or get clapped. I know that sounds so stupid or so simple or whatever, but I mean, that is the truth, right? The other thing, the 13th, so not Tuesday, the following Thursday, I will be having 3D Print General come on the show as well. And that's going to be a masterpiece. And then I may have another exciting guest for next Tuesday, but the 3D Print General is having a very exciting 100,000 subscriber stream. And, I want to support him as well. So, yes, the dude at the party. Yep. So I did kind of share this story before, but look, I'm never going to be able to tell it as good as you know, the individual themselves that, you know, live through that. But also, it's just, you know, looking at it from another perspective. But so making sure we have our tools on ourselves, and just the will to live, the will to fight, and the will to support others. Oh God, did I just get memed? Hold on. Rich, I hate you. Okay, nobody look at what Rich just made or sent me or whatever. He literally took the massive boot. Look at that! Just from it bumping the table, it was like boom, 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 boom. He took the massive boot and made a giant blue cocker spaniel out of it. Stephen Kilpatrick, dude, got fucked up and still stopped the threat. Yes, he did. And good God, have you tried to get PSR on? I've had Print Shoot Repeat on the show, and he may come on for a second one as well. Andy Lipsco, the lower does. I don't know if the upper does. Pretty sure everything. The locking block. Don't quote me though. Hold on. If I'm wear clothes, I'm strapped. Even around the house. Yeah. So around the house, you got to keep a gun on you around the house too, right? Like it's so important. Like the transition for me, where I went to, number one, focusing on training, actual training, right? Not just, you know, dry fire training, shooting at the wall, or not just going to the shooting range and just pow 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 shooting at a, you know, static target. Like looking at training differently and saying, okay, how can I get training from reputable motherfuckers at some of the best fucking places on the East Coast, just because that's where I'm located. And which actually, believe it or not, is one thing we're going to talk about today. Is, you know, the way we look at one aspect of shooting a handgun. But I'll push that off for a second. So I used to, because of what I was bound to kind of wear for work, I used to wear dress clothes, right? So I'd be wearing like you know, dress pants, dress shirt, and like a suit jacket with a tucked in shirt. And I tried to carry like inside the waistband and kind of just count on my jacket to always cover it, which you would think would work, but there were just so my voice is echoing out of the boot. Holy shit. Wow, bro, this is crazy. But there were so many times where like I would go sit in a chair in the office, and the arm like the little arm holders or whatever on the chair would grab my jacket, and I would sit down and my jacket would be up here and I'll be showing a gun, right? Or like, and it was a place where I could not showcase the fact that I was carrying a firearm. It wasn't a good idea. Not that I wasn't carrying lawfully or anything, but it just wouldn't be a good idea. And then I tried it every other way. I even tried shoulder holsters, right? And like I'll rock this in like a social setting because like, you know, I can rock this with a 33 round stick mag in it, and as long as I throw a vest or jacket over it, nobody's seeing shit, right? And if anybody does see it, fuck it, I don't care. Yes, I'm carrying a gun, right? That was more so in an environment where I really shouldn't carry, and only carried, you know, of course, you know, whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. It was more covert, right? So then I started carrying my Keltec P3AT in my pocket and an extra mag on my left side. And then I'd have like a pocket knife and, you know, whatever. But then in my bag at my desk, I would have a full size Glock 17, you know, a few mags. And then that's basically what I would use if I needed to fight my way to my car. And then if I get to my car, you are fucked. Because yeah, I got my whole shit up in there. Hold on. He taught me how to use my knife and pistol combo at the same time. When you're doing your next jig stock, it'll probably be at the end of this week. If they don't see it, there's 33 reasons not to say shit about it. I know, right? 34 technically. Kimball, what are you talking about, Kimball? Kimball, all right, so everyone take a moment and look at the very top right side of the screen. You'll see I have my Christmas blue Kim light, okay? Now this is for, all the glowies and dilders with their, Christian values. And I also have the, oh, where'd it go? Hold on. There we go. I also have the Christmas tree with the Kim light at the top, just like a star, okay? And because I wanted to make sure that I reached as many different religions as possible, I have the Kim light menorah. I mean, I thought that was an excellent idea. I don't know, what you guys think about it, but I just figured I would throw it out there. Scroll up. Hold on. Okay, Voda Consulting is the best instructor, hands down. Facts. Seek him if you wish to become like John Wick. This is true. This is true. If you don't know about Voda, you're slacking. You're missing out. Santa equals Satan. Hey, Goonbeam, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So I was wrong, by the way. I did not kill my Goonbeam. I mean, I've beat it up pretty bad, bottle opener, dropping it. But when it stopped working, I took it out and I charged the battery and it was like, it's green. I was like, no, there ain't no way. So I kept fiddling with it and then it was like red. I was like, okay, now it's charging. Then it was like green. It's like, fuck, okay, it must be full. So I put the battery back in it, clicked it, screwed it shut. And I was like, click, click. Didn't work. And I was like, what the hell? This is supposed to be indestructible. And then I went, whack, and then it started working again. Holy moly, 1250 lumens, 85,000 candela. This fucking thing is tits, bro. Oh, look at that. A little scuff. A little scuffy effy on it. Yeah, I mean, I put this thing through its paces. I mean, look, if you only did normal flashlight shit with this, you will never break it. I have purposefully thrown this around on concrete. I have dropped it into buckets of water. I've literally like watered it with the hose. I've, buried it. I let my daughter throw it around and destroy it. And I mean, I've really, really beat this one up. So much so that I started like recording like me throwing it around and shit. So I will have a video that I'm going to put out called Goonbeam Indestructible EDC. And I thought I lost it. I thought at least the battery was dead, but no, this thing is this thing is solid. I hear if you touch an Olight to the contacts on a car battery, it can fix some problems. You know what? I believe that to be true as well. And I believe anybody that owns an Olight that hears that does that is supposed to go out that way. But you got to do it with a hot firearm with a fully loaded magazine, like a 33 rounder stick mag or something like that. What did I miss? What the fuck? God damn it. I hate this. The chat always like refreshes and I miss a whole bunch of shit. Oh, yeah. So, no, it is actually a Goonbeam. That is the company. Life is hard. Give me 30 seconds and I can kill 10 stray cats. Kimball, why would you assume that I haven't done that? I heard if you dock with an Olight, it's the best thing ever. Yes. I think Goonbeam should chamfer or bevel the edge and make them easier to PWEDC. So it's pretty soft on the edges. Here, let me try to. I'm not helping it at all. Maybe I shouldn't have my little gay vape there. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Been there, done that, and got the t-shirt. I know. Bro, and some of the new shit we're coming. Oh man, y'all are gonna be stoked. All this new shit that's coming out, man. It's gonna be fire. Existence Mundane, what's up, brother? Kim Light, I'm a channel member again. Thanks. Yeah, I'd like to see who was who became a channel member. It doesn't give me that that list. Hell yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm giving you a shout out. And guys, y'all gotta understand that it took me like a year and a half to literally drag this through the shit for it to just flicker. And once I whacked it, it was good. So I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So please understand, I would never say anything negative about Goonbeam. Like Goonbeam has been, I have like 6 or 7 Goonbeams now, and they have all been 100% solid. This one I have just put through completely unreasonable testing for no reason other than my own curiosity. But you can see the brightness is crazy. It's crazy. I'll put it next to Streamlight. Holy shit. That's so crazy. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so I'll put this next to Surefire. I'll put this next to Streamlight. Like, I used to be just a straight up Streamlight head, but I'll tell you. Hey, Mentos, what up? Someone gifted me a membership. I rarely chat, but definitely appreciate it. Thanks. That's awesome, man. Thank you for kicking in the chat a little bit, man. That's dope. Leave and Olight next to your door so that if a bad guy breaks it, oh, it's a flashlight. Then boom. I know, right? It's a good setup. Goonbeam, sorry I missed the sales. Everything was out of stock. Yeah, Goonbeam has been cranking. Yeah, so I have a link which I'll put in the description. So if you're watching this, I don't have it in the description currently, but if you use my link and use my code, which I'll update and put in the description after this, you'll be able to save some money and support the channel as well. But you'll also be able to help me because right now I have a goal of getting enough credit with Goonbeam to give lights to the tactical turkeys. So I want to support them. Woo! Hey, come on, baby. Ow! Y'all heard my finger crack? Hold on, I'm trying to get this shit off. Maybe. See, I put it on a printed frame, and I think it's just kind of bad luck that the takedown, the slide takedown is, yeah, it's just binding up on something. So I can try to take it down. But just look at how beautiful Old Glory is on the dagger slide. I'm just saying. Okay. I'll mess with that later. But you guys will see on the show this Friday, Serialist. I believe it's going to be on Friday. You'll see my build on the show, and you'll see that that Glocka. Okay, so here's what I wanted to bring up. I think what I'll have to do is use this non-firearm frame, this blue gun, just so if anybody is out there that is watching that is a YouTube moderator, please know that this is not a firearm. This is just a grip module, and I'm just showing this for an example, okay? I have guns all over my desk. I have guns all back there, and I'm not touching them. The only thing I'm touching is Nolta gun. So I was talking with a couple guys, and they were like, what's your process to reload, right? And they were like, what do you mean? Like, it's just like, hit the magazine button and then grab your other mag and rock it in, rack it, or the worst, just hit the slide release. If you're running a Glock, it's not intended to be used as a slide release. If you look at the OEM number, it's actually called a slide stop for a reason, because the purpose of it is to stop the slide. Gaston Glock himself said that the Glock is designed to have that function as a slide stop only. I'm bumping into everything, sorry y'all. And then when you go in and you load the other magazine, you slingshot it by grabbing around the slide like this, racking it back, and slingshotting it forward, right? Now, when we were having this conversation, one of the guys there was like a fucking super high speed, like, you know, go fast dude from whatever fucking team. I don't know. And every guy there kind of went through like their conversation of like what their reload process was. And what we all kind of agreed on was that if people are training and you're actually training, then you're going to have like a step-by-step process as to whatever it is, whether it's a rifle, a tactical reload, an emergency reload. If you're doing demo, like when we had Danny Meatball on, or if you're doing, you know, something with a reload with a pistol reload or whatever, you're going to have like a step-by-step process, because usually a step-by-step process shows that you have actually been trained by somebody that brought you in at the ground level and said, hey, here are the steps that you need to do. And then you master these individual steps and you master them collectively. And then all of a sudden you're, you know, doing it. Hold on, I missed some shit. DLD After Dark, can you show us the thing you said you wanted to show us that was based? I already showed it. I said, look up at the, here. I said, look up at the little Santa hat. I have my very own blue Kimlight menorah. I figured that was very inclusive, especially for this time of year, you know? Is that not, okay, is this not based? Is this not super based? I'm just saying. You know, for me personally, I'm gonna keep the Santa hat on because that's despicable. That's kind of it's the irony. Do you not? 7 days? I guess, you know, I need to read up on the Torah or the Tanakh. You know, I'm not sure. I think it's 7 days. Don't rub it like you would your stiff. Just hit the tip a few times. Try it. If it's still slipping, rub it again. Bob, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I thought he needed a stronger spring, but he has all OEM uppers. Hold on. How can I support those who support me when yelling? What? Slingshot for the win on Glocks, 100%. The barrel. Hold on, I'm going backwards, y'all. I just checked Goonbeam. They need a restock too. What the fuck? Everyone's slacking. Well, he just had a sale. You will see me talking to Tactical Considerations on Friday. Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. DLD, I bought a PSA also. I'm having the same problem. What, that the slide won't drop off the frame? I mean, to be fair, this, which frame is it? Fire up. Oh, look at that. The second I bring it up, I get that Mopka. Okay, so this is actually good. Okay, so this grip module here, right? Allow me to walk through the steps. Okay, I think that's important. Hey, Virginia Miniman, what up? Watch. I was looking at red dot versus LPVOs. It depends. Honestly, there's so many different variables there. Like for me personally, there's a different application for an LPVO, but if you're keeping it on like 1x, if it's like a fighting rifle, you're solid, you know, and even beyond 100 yards, you're solid. If it's something that you want more like, no, it wasn't the God Rod. So the issue is and I can actually see it now. I thought this was happening, but now that I can actually see it, I see what's happening. So the spring inside, which is below the slide takedown, slide takedown? No. Slide stop. No. Yeah, slide stop. Sorry. The spring that is in the frame below the slide stop was not pushing down because the slide stop spring was hitting some extra material, which looks like it could have been like some support material, which that's what happens when you print shit rails down, right? You're going to have issues because when you print shit rails down, it makes the outside gorgeous and then it makes the inside a little fucked up and it needs a little bit of work, right? Whereas if you print shit rails up, you'll have a pretty good outside, but the inside is spotless, literal perfection, like literal perfection. I mean, that's crazy. By the way, this is done on a stock Ender 3. Just saying. 5x prism with an offset red dot. Yep, you could do that. I mean, so much of it is personal preference and also application, right? That's why I believe that every single person needs to have several rifles. If you can only get your hands on one rifle, just make it a damn good rifle. But so just to share, okay? So this is the inside. Perfection inside, not perfection on the outside. People hate this. They're like, oh my God, that's so bad. I would much rather have that on the outside and then perfection on the inside than the opposite and be like, oh, that's kind of pretty, right? But oh, that's super ugly. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Dude, if all my viewers get a 0 right now and I get, they don't like when I show stuff like that, right? What if you print barrel side up? No, there's, I mean, you could do like a 45 degree. There's a lot of different schools of thought, right? But the best two options are going to be rails down or rails up. That's it. Now, what a lot of people are doing are very creatively removing that back dust cover so that the frame lies completely flat. That's super creative. Savinity, what up? DB Koopa, Janamemba, what up? Kind of like my outside's kind of fucked up, but my inside, I'm beautiful. Yes, exactly right. Rails up, gang, gang. 14.5 chrome line with Bay and lug. That's what's up. Is Poverty Pony good? Good would be a very good way to describe what a Poverty Pony is. I mean, honestly, as long as you're not looking, and look, I'm not the fucking authority on what firearms are good and bad, right? From my perspective, though, as long as you're not looking at like the specialty shit, so like let's say LWRC or like anything where it's a grade above typical mil spec shit. So let's say, for an example, if you grabbed an upper and a lower from like 90+% of most companies, the spec that people keep talking about is going to be almost the same. Why? Because it's down to like 5 companies that manufacture them for fucking everyone. And then they just stamp their fucking name on it. So, and if you don't believe me, look it up. Like Mossberg made like 70, more than 70%, or no, not 70, like more than 40% of the AR-15 barrels in the United States over the past few years. You know, Mossberg. I never would have thought that Mossberg was as much of a barrel manufacturer as they are. But these companies, they get like these big ass fucking contracts, and they don't disclose all that shit. But hold on, so let me back up a little bit, okay? So we're talking about reloading. You know what? So here's what we'll do. I guess I should do something that's a different color. How's that look? Oh, no, that doesn't look good. Dang it. Okay, well, I guess I don't really need... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get something for the best explanation possible. Hold, please. The one thing with a shoulder holster is you're literally flagging anything around you and behind you. So when this came up in conversation, most people were like, when we're talking about steps to reload, we'll go with a handgun for an example. Steps to reloading was like, what do you mean? You go dry, and then you press the button, and then you get your other magazine, you throw it in, and then you rack it or whatever, right? And then this is kind of where the training aspect came up. So for me personally, the way I've done more training in the past year and a half than I have in the past 10 years. So if you guys haven't invested in training, I would highly recommend for you to take the time. And number one, get a really good ass kicking, really good training and actually running and gunning. And it's making me realize holy fuck, I'm not in the prime shape of my life here. But it's reminding me that if shit goes bad and you have to show up and be running at 100%, there's no time for I'm tired or sucking wind or being nauseous and having to puke on your fucking shoes because you can't keep up or whatever. So anyway, so training is vital. It is one of the most important things. Your tool is just enhancing your skills, right? So the way I've been taught to reload, let's say you're reloading when you go dry, okay? Dark, you going to quit those McFlurries? Bro, I haven't had a McFlurry since August. How crazy is that? Since August. You can ask Rich, he tried to send me 4. I used to have 2 McFlurries every other day, dude. But I'm pretty sure McDonald's was put on this earth to wipe as many of us out as possible. I'm sure it was put here to program all of us, to make us think that food should be fast, easy, and cheap. So we're so dependent on fast, easy, and cheap food. When that's no longer available, we just all start trying to eat our neighbors and kill each other. Because they don't want us succeeding in actually eating good, healthy food and, living off the land. Littering end. Okay, so my step-by-step, okay? No Big Macs? Nah, I haven't had a Big Mac in a long-ass time. McFlurries are bad, okay? But those hash browns are banging. Das McFlurry boot. Oh my God. That is literally diabetes in a boot. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's say we're doing this as an emergency reload. So that means that you are empty, right? So it's kind of hard to do since this is not a gun, since this is just a grip module and is just plastic for any YouTube moderator watching. This is just plastic and this is not a firearm at all, okay? But because it is such not a firearm, it won't retain any magazine, even when I use pretend magazines. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I got something we can use. Yeah. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Now we're in business. Bam. Look at that. Let's see if it holds. Enough. I can probably hold it. See, look at that. The beauties of a 3D printer. And if y'all don't know, I mean, This mofo straight up works. 3D printed Glock mags will 100% function. And this thing runs. But it's also not real. PSA, when you buy an AR lower only, make sure your FFL puts other in section A, number 4, and section C. Oh, hell yeah, somebody just placed an order for DLD hardware. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that if you're looking for any gunsmithing tools or polymer 80 jigs or any other jigs that you may need, please check out dldhardware.com. 4 in section C dash number 24. That way you can build it either as a pistol or a rifle, according to Washington Gun Law on YouTube. So every single frame or receiver, anything that is a serialized frame or receiver, it should never be transferred as a firearm, meaning it should be transferred like a Title I firearm. So for an example, right down here, I'm looking at a 14.5-inch Mossberg 9. Shit, what is it? Damn, am I tripping? Hold on. So this is the 14.5-inch. Jesus Christ, why am I forgetting this shit? Well, I want to make sure it's not showing. I don't currently have any AR jigs. 590. Jesus Christ. 500, 590. I was like, what is it? I knew if I remember the other one, I remember this one. How many walls in top and bottom thickness to use for the mag? I actually didn't print those, interestingly enough. That was the first printed product that I actually got from somebody else. The guy that got me into printing a while back. I should be having AR jigs available on the website in, I don't know. I hate to put like a date on it, but I would say within the next like 3 to 4 weeks, I should have them in stock, and it would be way less than like a, was it a 5D tactical or something like that? Okay, so this is the Mossberg 590. This is a Title I firearm, right? This is not a rifle. It's not a pistol. It's not a shotgun. It's not a revolver. And any, I don't know. I mean, he's been around. He was around for a while. Yeah, this is the Shockwave. I haven't really seen much activity from him, but 2A3D is a good dude. Matt's a good dude. Shout out to friend of the channel. But I don't know. I don't know where he's at. So this is the 14.5-inch Shockwave, but it has an SBA4 on the back of it, right? And I'm thinking about swapping the handguard out because it had that super stupid Mossberg like nylon fucking hand grip like that. I really dislike that shit. It's like loose enough to not be important, but tight enough to be annoying. It's like, why the fuck even have it? You know, give me a vertical grip, something that will actually aid in me operating the action of the firearm, and then we can talk. And I also added a pick rail right on top, so I'll be running like a probably like a Primary Arms like RS10 SLX or something like that on it. Let me make sure. There you go. Dude, nothing is more important when you're talking about a pump shotgun. Nothing is more important than learning how to breech load at like a ridiculous pace. Breech loading is super important when you're running a pump gun. Now for this, I'm probably going to run the Velcro saddle on the side so I can rock like a chest rig of shotgun cards. I used to think the Velcro was such a stupid thing until I realized what it was actually used for. And I'm like, oh my God. I used to think people that put Velcro side saddles on their guns were just so stupid and cheap But no, the polymer ones or the aluminum ones, you actually have to reload, right? But the Velcro ones, you can, let's say you got 5 in your shotgun, right? Because it's a smaller shotgun. I have a little AOW that holds 2+1, right? Tiny little thing, 6.5-inch barrel. This holds 4+1. So let's say I run through all 5, right? Bang, click, click, bang, click, click, bang, click, click, bang, click, click, bang, click, and I'm dry, right? Then I go to the side saddle, right? And let's say there's 6 in there, whatever. But let's say I drop one of the tubes and then boom, right? Then open it and then drop one in the chamber and then drop the other 4 in the tube. Thump, 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 thump. Okay. At that point, I would actually grab this, grab the little paracord piece on it, rip it off, discard that shit, and then grab the other card and then slap it on to the Velcro. Like, my world blew up when I realized, oh my God, that's not to order one of them. That's to order like 10 of them. So you can slip them in your AR-15 magazine pockets, right? How fucking genius is that? YouTube really trying to kill the 2A content without officially killing it. Big tech commies need to fuck themselves. So yes, and over the next year or so, we may see some big changes in the 2A sphere on the gun community in YouTube. Facts. So Joe Morris, another channel member. James Reeves proved Velcro 12-gauge cards are better than side saddles. Facts. Yes, he did. And we love James Reeves. He's a friend of the channel. He's been on the show before. And he's just really an altogether incredible person, incredible human being. Okay, so now that we've talked about everything except what I wanted to discuss, sorry, I get distracted easily. I have his trigger in the Geisler frame with the dagger slide, but the slide rides high on that frame, fits good on the P80. So it's going to fit every single frame differently. That's the motherfucker about Glocks, right? And it's not that all the frames are out of spec. It's not that all the slides are spec'd very differently, which they are, but it's the rails. Your rails are going to always be different every single time. Every build, all the time, there's nothing you can do. It is the nature of the type of builds. That's why Glocks are so popular with builds, right? Like, think of like a 1911. You have to fit and finish so much shit. I mean, hours and hours and hours. Even like for some of these builds, fuck, I can't show a goddamn thing. I fucking hate them. I'm still doing fitting and finishing on rails and locking blocks and rear rails because I want to have the best possible, fit and finish from the frame and slide that I can. When I built, here's a good example. When I built the Glock 33 and 357 SIG, the all blue one, I could barely rack the slide. Now the 26 size frames are famous for having fucked up, out of spec front rails and locking blocks from Polymer 80. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. I had to do a lot of work on that shit. And most of it is because the barrel lugs locking into a front lock block are always going to be slightly different. But the rails, the height and distance and cant, front, back, whatever, they're all going to be different. So you can take one, and I got like a couple dozen Glocks. So I'll take like the slide off of this one and throw it on this one and this frame and this, and I'll just mix and match all of them. And they all feel different. They all have different sear engagement. They all have different, like every single thing is different. And some of the combinations won't work together at all. Like I'll throw this slide on this frame and get a completely dead fucking trigger. But I'll throw it back on the one that I built it with and it's perfect. It's the most bizarre thing, but honestly, Glocks are also one of the most forgiving platforms, right? Glocks are the AKs of pistols. So it gives you a little bit more, freedom But then you take something like that M9A3, right? Now this thing is tight. This fucking thing, the slide, the fit and finish of the slide is tight. But I mean, it feels good. Like, but here's a perfect example of what I was talking about earlier with the slide stop on a Glock. Look at here. I'll put it like this. For the people that are like, no, you know, there's extended slide releases and whatever. There are, right? And that exists. There are even factory OEM slide releases for Glocks, right? But look at the size of that. Okay. Now that's the extended one. Okay. And if you want to train and run your gun that way, by fucking God, do it, right? Just do it the same every time. That's all we recommend. And then look at that. That is a slide release that also functions as a slide stop. Most, goddamn, I can't touch a goddamn thing around here. Most of our firearms are set up with slide releases. This is a slide stop on most Glocks. Okay. So I feel like what I would like to do is to do like a YouTube short or an actual like hard video drop, so I can do this to kind of make a little bit more sense to it. But when people just kind of haphazardly just do a pistol reload, it can cause some problems, okay? And how many times have you seen somebody, again, for any YouTube moderators watching this now or later, this is not a firearm, this is just a grip module. This is just a plastic grip module. It's not a gun, okay? But if people are just haphazardly throwing shit into their gun, like, oh my God, you know, I need to reload, right? Then they're going to potentially have issues. How many times have you seen somebody go in for a reload and have them like stop at an angle right there, and then the mag flips out, right? We just saw Print Shoot Repeat just did a video where he kind of zoomed in and kind of made fun of himself, where he was like, where he did it like at an angle, right? And one of the reasons that people run into that is they let their firm grip go too soon. And here's what I mean by that. So for me, my steps are: one, so if the gun goes click when it's supposed to go bang, or if I'm doing an emergency reload, the first thing to do is bring your unit to your workspace, okay? So for me, my workspace is going to be, you know, about a foot in front of my face, okay? Because if it's about a foot in front of my face, then I can do a couple different things. I can kick out the old magazine. I can retain it with a thumb pectoral index. I can, you know, punch it back out. I could muzzle punch. I could pistol whip, whatever the fuck you want to do, right? It gives you a little more options. And with two eyes open, you can see through it, right? You're not, I mean, you can even look through your trigger guard if you wanted to, but you can see through it, right? So for me, step one is bring it to your workspace. So this is my workspace, okay? So once it's in the workspace, what I like to do is, let's say this is an emergency reload, meaning I'm on slide lockback. It is empty, okay? Bring it to my workspace, and I'm going to say it because I don't want to say GUN while I'm holding this, okay? So bring it to my workspace. For me personally, I like to kick out the mag. I don't want to just press it and, you know, hope that gravity just does its job. Sometimes magazines bind up inside, right? Sometimes like this. Yeah, like this is a little bit tighter, right? Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, this is the Mav9. I tried to print one with the Unseen Killer, but I got like mad layer shifts. I got like so many issues, but I just kept running it because I just wanted to have like a glowy blue sample. But yeah, it almost became like a joke to just keep running it at some point. So, so number one is bring it to your workspace, right? And then again, this is emergency reload, slide lock back. So I'm empty. Kick out the empty magazine because personally, I like that. You don't have to do it. Do it any fucking way you want to, right? But bringing it to your workspace is the first and most important thing to do. Whatever your workspace is, you identify that later, okay? So bring it to your workspace, kick out the magazine, grab the magazine with a firm grip, okay? Now, the issue that I see mostly in videos on the flat range, on wherever, is people want to do this smooth, you know, one motion. Sorry, it's PLA on PLA, so it's making funny noises, okay? They're like, it prefers frame self. So they want to do this like slick one motion thing. Let me explain why that doesn't work, okay? You may nail it 98 times out of 100. Well, guess what? One time, and it will happen at least one time or two times out of the 100, or backwards, which would be even worse, but at least once in a while, what you're going to do is your smooth ass, right, is going to be looking through your trigger guard or looking through your gun, and you're going to be in a high stress situation, and you're going to go and you're going to let go of that firm grip too soon, and you're going to go, whoop, and you're going to be at the wrong angle, and you're going to push that shit out back onto the ground. Then gravity will definitely not help you. So the issues that I see mostly are reloading this way, this way, this way, this way. Now, if you let go and you're like that, your only option is to push forward and up, right? You're not going to win every time. You see most people do it when they try to jam their magazine in there, it just flips out somewhere else, right? And it falls almost always. If you have a firm grip on it and you didn't let go to try to look really high speed in front of your fucking friends, then the one thing you can do is, if you still have a really good grip on it, you can, wiggle it around to get it back in there, and then shove it in, right? Shove it in. But for me personally, when I'm doing a reload, is step one, workspace. Step two, kick out the magazine. Step three, grab your magazine exchange, grab your reload with a firm grip, insert, but you're not letting go of the firm grip until you know that you are inserted, right? I can't move it anywhere. I can't take it anywhere. This is the only place that it is right now. Is it's starting a relationship between my firearm and the first inch of the magazine. When I know it is in, then it gets driven in there. Then I tap it, rack, bang. Okay? So step one is workspace. Step two is kick out the mag. Step three is grab the mag with a firm grip. Step four is insert it. Now I'm not letting go yet until I know for certain it is in there. Step five, insert the magazine. Then I tap, rack, bang. That's how I do it. What I would advise you to do is look like very closely at what you do and how you do it. Number one, what's up, Putang? Number one, find training wherever you are, right? Even if it's like medical training, or if it's, fucking infantry level training. I don't know. I don't care. It depends on like whatever you need to work on personally. But I would highly recommend that you find everything from basic pistol to advanced pistol to beginner carbine to advanced carbine to some special gunfighting tactics, whatever the fuck you want to do. But blessings to you, my liege. Bobby Millimeter, aka Putang's Revenge. When I know it's in there, it gets driven in. So true. But you guys see what I'm saying? Where people are so much more focused on how they look than how they're actually operating, even on a flat range, right? So, I'm holding this blue non-firearm firearm, right? And then workspace, kick it out. magazine, firm grip, right? And oh God, I'm sorry, that noise is crazy. PLA on PLA does not PLA. They're so obsessed about what they look like and the fastest reload possible. But your reload is not going to be fast if you're flipping magazines out of your mag well 3 feet in front of you, you know? And it's highly likely that at some point you're going to fumble. I still fumble all the time, right? And when I draw my magazine out and I go to stick it in, I may hit it at an angle like that. I may hit it at an angle like that. Just the other day, I went like this, like that, like in real life. I went like that. Now I was doing reps at home, right? But it's cool for the gram. I know, right? They're like, huh, huh, huh. But only that was like terrible. But that was actually a good example to show that if I did not have a firm grip on the magazine, then it would have gone flying somewhere. Or like maybe I would have just pushed it hard enough and crammed it up in there. This is so dirty. It's such a dirty conversation. Just don't let go of your firm grip, okay? Whatever way you grip it, I don't care, right? You may 4-finger grip it at the very bottom, depending on what kind of magazine carrier you're using. Whatever you do, it's up to you. But when you train something, you don't just practice it. You don't fucking, what do you call it? Like, you don't just like freestyle the shit. Train. But remember that you can train wrong shit for a very long time. So whatever you choose to train, make sure that you're getting information from a reliable source. Don't even listen to me. This is just me getting information from a lot of other dudes that I trust and that I've practiced with in some different scenarios. That's all it is. Practice just like a samurai taking out the sword and putting it back in. That's a good point. Hi, Bob. Only people that have no real gun skills should have them. FUD logic. Oh, God. Don't get me started on that shit. I prefer removing the mag and throwing at my attacker for distraction. That's an excellent technique. They even count if you hit the ground, and that makes a rock hit the board. What? Do you like those Freedom Wolf frames, DLD? They're not bad. I got one right here. I'm kind of mad at Lone Wolf over this. It came out good. I'm not gonna lie. It came out good, but the fact that they use a hodgepodge of like some Gen 4 parts and then some Gen 3 parts is a pain in the fucking ass. And then you're like, oh, well, it would be so much easier to just spend fucking $88 to buy it from them and get it shipped to me. But I like to run OEM parts. So then it's like, well, then I got to get some Gen 3 OEM parts and some Gen 4 OEM parts. And then I look at this and I'm like, damn, is it even worth it? I do love the fact that this is hands motherfucking down the smallest and slimmest and shortest 9mm, Glock 19 frame on the market, hands down. They did an excellent job, and I love that the front is Gen 3 or Gen 4 compatible. They have a little shelf that you can remove. I love that. I think it was very innovative, and I know that the only way for them to keep this very, small, thin, and narrow size was for them to use a Gen 4 trigger housing. I get that, but as you can see, if I don't love something, it generally just stays unbuilt. It's not always true. Some of the stuff I have sitting out here unbuilt, I love it. I just am in the process of building it still. Let's see. To be honest, I will say this: fast is fast, slow is slow. I'm old school when it comes to the. Let me see. I want to see. I might have something that's smaller. Oh God, what did I just say? I know. It's part of the Army test. Instructors actually say miss low, ricochet, and tossing him gravel to hit the target counts as a hit. Oh, that's interesting. No, so it is dope. I don't like, so I have the magwell on it, but I only have the magwell on it, so I don't lose the magwell because I don't like it, and it also makes it super ugly. But bow, that's that. If you want to go back and pause it, and all you said it, dude. Hey, Seed 63, what up? Yeah, so I guess my point to all this, right, is like you see dudes all the time that make mistakes and errors because they're trying to be like fast, right? And fast is not always the cure for everything, especially in the world of like operating. And I'm by no means am I like the operator, right? Like I am a sponge trying to learn and soak up as much of everything that I can. But I would encourage you to get with an instructor or take classes and focus on the specific steps that they tell you to work on, whether it's rifle or, a PDW. There are classes where you can actually take like personal defense weapon, like vehicle maneuvering, all sorts of shit like that. Handgun, man, you would be surprised. I remember the first time somebody told me to hit a silhouette out at 100 yards. I was like, why? It's a 9mm. It's a hand. Like, why the fuck would I shoot a 9mm out to 100 yards? And I did it, and it was like, pling. It was like, bro, what the fuck? Did that just actually happen? And all of a sudden, like, I'm hitting a fucking silhouette at 100 yards all day. I was so pumped, man. Practice, practice, practice. Yep. So that's thinking that slow is not progressing too fast. So here's what people mean by that. If you're slow, you're just slow. Find something that you're fast at. So for me, I realized that I was slow at so much that I was like, I have to get to a sub 2-second draw to first shot, right? I'm not running my way off of a battlefield, right? I'm gonna have to shoot my way off of a battlefield. I mean, shit, big ass dudes can be fast. Trust me. If I got to, I can run like a mofo. But I may or may not have thrown 3 shots at most targets. My first season competing. Hold on. First season competing, only 2 required per target. I just want to go fast. 9mm at 100 yards has like 175 foot-pounds of energy. Would still poke a hole though. Yeah, I mean, it's still gonna hurt. It just means don't overthink and just go as fast as possible. Focus on good fundamentals. That's what it means to me anyway. Yes. So that's y'all ever seen Kick Up Dust in a shoot house? He's a big dude, but he can move. Yeah. So I mean, that's honestly, so Dust is a big dude, but he's focused a lot of time, energy, and money on training. And that's what I've dedicated the last like year and some change to, almost a year and a half to. So me putting money into like what I usually would put into like preparedness or fucking whatever, right? Guns and whatever, I put into ammo and training because I was like, I'm going to get as skilled as I can with medical and with actual shooting engagements and simunition and oh shit, hell yeah, Dark, that nylon print is about halfway done. Yeah, hell yeah, man, I'm stoked. I am so excited that non-firearm print for me is so close to being done. He is printing another fold out box cutter for me, but this one, instead of the other one that is PETG, this one is carbon fiber nylon. I believe is CF12. So hell yeah. 9mm has plenty of power to 100 yards. Definitely enough. Definitely enough. We should do an airsoft quick draw contest. So I'm down to do that. So back to what I was thinking. Thank you for kind of keeping me on track. So I wanted to get down to a sub 2-second draw the first shot from concealment. And for me to do that took a long time, and it took a lot of practicing. Coax glass filled nylon. Hell yeah, boy. 1v1 Wild West style. So we need to set some ground rules around that. Yeah, I sent that knife thing to you long ago. To me or to UAV? So was it? Oh, so sub 2 seconds. So I was like, everything, like in any instance where you would need to draw a handgun, you need to be so fast that like a blink could give you an opportunity to draw, right? And we're talking like that's a half a second. But if someone is holding a gun on you and they blink or they show you their ear, then it is going to take 1.5 seconds for them to divert their attention back to you, which will give you enough time to draw. So once I got to a sub 2 second draw the first shot, my next dick shots only. My next focus, so sport, we're actually doing something about that. I'll hit on that in a second. My next focus was getting to 1.5 seconds, around 1.5 seconds, draw the first shot from concealment. That shit is hard, dude. If you're talking an overt holster, like if you were like drawing from an open carry, thigh rig, war belt, plate carrier, whatever, I guarantee you, with a little bit of like real training and real practicing, you can get to a sub 1 second, like a 0.8 something on a draw the first shot from an overt holster. Guaranteed. Any of y'all, B-hole shots. Getting a sub 1 second draw the first shot, like a 0.8, is actually pretty reasonable, right? Like it's something that most people will be able to do. From concealment, though, 1.5 is like fucking pro level. It took me months and months and months to get below 2 seconds. But a sub 2 second draw the first shot, I'll take that shit all day. It's going to increase your odds if, God forbid, you ever do have to draw your shit. I see a crazy video of a walk down of a shooting. The guy took a whole 17 shots. It was nuts. One of the wildest videos I've seen this year. Definitely wasn't the first guy shooting. So are you referring to the cop that put 14 rounds of 45 ACP and that dude that was chasing a chick with a knife? Which, by the way, there's been a lot of debates about that. I don't know why this couldn't be answered with a very simple, the most simple answer, which is the fact that it was a Glock 21, which holds 14 rounds, 13 plus 1. I'm just saying, like, a lot of people were like, oh, it must have been in a downloaded Glock 17. I'm like, what? Well, it must have been a Glock 23. Well, clearly that's a full size. It's not a Glock 23, which does hold 13 plus 1, but it's a big ass full size gun. It's clearly a Glock 21. Like, come on, y'all. Stop it. Just stop it. BJ Baldwin did draw from concealment and hit on steel at 100 yards in 2 seconds. See, people can do that shit, man. Draco with a 20-round tanker mag dangling off a single point sling. Yee! Hell yeah. Bro, those tanker mags are fucking awesome. Hey, did I hear Ice Cream Grandpa is pushing AFT to rewrite the definition of semi-autos and classify them as submachine guns? Any thoughts whether he'll get it done? I don't know about that one. I know that right now they're trying to do whatever they can to take, and they're doing this pretty purposefully. They're trying to take semi-auto firearms and categorize all semi-auto firearms under assault weapons. Their stupid weapon of war conversation they've been having for years, that no one that actually understands firearms is listening to. And then, oh, hell yeah, this is straight fire. Sorry, I just threw that on the Lone Wolf. That's dope. Damn, maybe I'll do a black frame instead of doing a blue frame. Anyway, they're trying to get an assault weapons ban, right? They're trying to pass an assault weapons ban. But what they're trying to do is, even just in their languaging, they're saying it. They're literally fucking on camera saying, I don't think anybody needs to own a semi-automatic weapon. That's why we're doing whatever we can to get assault weapons banned. It's like, what the fuck do semi-automatic weapons and assault weapons have to do with each other? It's crazy. It's just the bullshit semantics that they're trying to just play games. And you can bet your ass. And this, a year ago, almost 2 years ago, so this coming up December 22nd, this channel will be 2 years old. It's hard to fucking believe it, bro. It's crazy. Because Dave Pussies, yep, black gun bad. Yeah, the internet is a tool of war, originally built for military communications. Woo, man, don't get that banned, bro. Das Boot. I got one more drink. Should I pour it in the boot or should I just drink it, bro? He just wants attention. Yeah, for real. It's really as simple as they want to ban every gun. Okay, so why would they want to ban every single gun? It is clear as day that they want every single ounce of control, that they can have control through tyranny. I mean, that's it. And the only reason that the government would ever want to take your guns is if they're planning on doing something that you would fucking shoot them for. You think about it, there's no other reason. Like if any other human being was like, man, I really want to take any method that they have of protecting themselves. It's like, why? Why do you want to take their weapon? So they don't shoot you when you take all their food and water, shelter, and security, you know? Eric Holder, #1 seller in the Southwest. Facts. Throwing crap at the wall to see what might stick. Yep. 1.5 seconds, too slow. Pulling from a shoulder holster, you need to fire the first shot, gangster sideways. Shit, I mean, honestly, I got to a point where to get like to a sub-second, like a 0.8 from, so I do rock a thigh rig, okay? People are going to give me shit for it, whatever. I upgraded to a Safariland thigh rig, and I fucking love it. And shit, you know what? Oh, fuck it. I'll go grab it later. But I upgraded to the Blue Alpha belt. Holy shit, bro. The Blue Alpha belt is fucking money. Highly recommended to anyone. Amen, brother. I'm a conspiracy realist. Hell yeah. Yup. HG, hold on. H.G. Wells, The New World Order, written in the early 1920s. Because they want to be China, but they don't have the votes. He's just talking to try and keep his bass energized. Bass? Time to cultivate the homeless army. I know, right? Use a pickaxe when you till the land for the gains. Hey, got lots of videos on my browser. Just want to say the TFB TV videos of the Night 3R was awesome. Yes. So you know what? I will send a text to James Reeves and I will say, bro, all of my viewers were saying your Beretta 93R video was dope. And if you type a 1 next to your name, I'll literally go back through and I'll call you out, call your username by name when I send him a text. Because, I mean, you know, him and I are like besties, you know. Lynn Thompson shoots as he draws, bowling ball style. Okay, so that's what I was going to say. So when I was getting down to like 0.8 something, I was literally drawing from a thigh rig, and I was using the Beretta. So the first shot, this is the F series, no, G series. So once you rack around in there, it's a decock only. Okay. So your first shot is double action, but from with the Safari Land hood, I can't cock it to single action first. I can't even half cock it. So there is a way to half cock a Beretta to reduce your first shot. But if you're rocking a holster with a hood, you're not going to be able to pull the hood over it appropriately. And you don't want to do anything that's going to hang up your draw. So I was getting like 0.8s drawing from a level 3 retention holster. Level 3? 2, 3. I don't know. A holster with a fucking hood and a retention system in it, where you actually have to depress on the hood and push it forward to bring the hood off, out of the way, obstructing the path of the gun, and then draw. And I was actually starting to fire when I was pushing out. So when I start pushing out and I'm clear, my first shot is double action, and then any follow-up shots, by the time I get it raised to, workspace and push out, I'm already running it single action. So, I know a lot of people feel some kind of way about that, but sometimes I was practicing drawing and literally firing from, a retention position or a thumb pectoral index, or, what do you call it? When you align it with the side of your body, indexing from a retention standpoint. Blue Alpha double rigs are the bomb. Got 2. Hell yeah. HQ Tactical, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Well, they passed the bill today for same-sex marriage. Hold on. Hold on, I missed. Jesus, where the fuck did it go? Damn, I was mad far back. Dark, I hate to say it, but the government is pushing for a revolution, and sadly, I believe it. It'll happen before we pass. I believe it too. The way I look at things has slightly changed. There was a while where I said, I don't believe that the government and everyone in control, all the fucking string pullers and shit, I don't believe that they want to start a war with us, because people like us all over the country, all over the United States, we are the people they're worried about. We are the ones that they're literally going around like starting fucking tactical teams saying that we are the biggest threat to the United States of America, and that people that think like we do, that care about freedom, independence, and privacy, are extremists, and we're fucking dangerous and all this shit. It's like, what the fuck? Never mind the actual fucking, risks that are surrounding all of us. Let's focus on the people that we don't like. Because for a long time, I was thinking like, look, even though I've lived most of my life thinking that I will likely live through the boog, the fucking revolution, the whatever you want to call it, right? I felt like for a long time that I would likely live through and engage in fighting tyranny at some point. And after a while, I started to realize, holy shit, they don't want to fight us. I mean, why would they? Why would they actually desire to fight us? Like, it doesn't make sense. What they would much rather do is allow us to fucking age out and die off and take our kids. They want our kids, because our kids are slow, soft, fucking programmed weaklings compared to most people in our demographic. And I'm saying that generally, right? I don't think all of us are raising our kids that way, but it is so hard to not allow the influence of the current United States on our kids. Sorry. I'm not trying to get all deep and shit. I'm just saying. Based. I don't want to see it, but if it comes to our rights being taken, it's not long after. Facts. Chamber of Defense, thanks, brother. One. But on a good note, the drunk bitch Pelosi lost her job. Yeah. One, because I sent you that video as soon as it came up. I did see that, brother. Thank you. DLD After Dark, I need to make the crawl long slide. Yeah, that shit is fire. Bro. So I found probably the dopest Glock 34 slide in existence. And I don't even want to tell y'all where it's at because it's like under $300, which it is a very, very beautiful slide. It's like $250 or something like that, $259. But I don't want y'all to fucking buy all of them before I can get my hands on one. But it's a company. I hate Google. Got you, brother. If Biden wants to pass that House ban bill, he will need the Senate to do it in this lame duck session. DLD, it's dope having someone that really interacts with their viewers. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm here for y'all, man. You guys are the channel, right? It's not me. You know, you guys are the channel. All the worthy homeless get a single shot 12 gauge and a 20 round slug shot assortment of shells if they stay in formation. Facts. Dude, they're honestly all of my homeless people army that I'm gonna build are gonna get like fucking Gucci Glocks and shit like that. Be like, it's all I got, man. It's all I got. You know? But I mean, honestly, that's why for so long, for years, I was like 100% committed to the armory aspect, right? The aspect of like, you know, building a dozen or dozens of the same types of guns. Now, some people are like, that's fucking whack, man. I'll get a couple ARs, you know, get a Scar 17S, then I'll get like a 6.5 Creedmoor bolt gun, then like all, and that's fine. You can do that. But for me personally, I think that everyone should have like a very healthy amount of like one sidearm, and then a very healthy amount of one rifle, and then a very healthy amount, a ridiculous amount of magazines and ammunition. And the worst possible thing is that everything is going to be okay and you can use it for bartering and trading later on in life. But never get rid of your ammunition. Ever. Ammunition is more important. If you can have one handgun, one long gun, one shotgun, one long range, like real long range gun, and one backup gun, and that's all you got. These 5 guns, that's all you got. And then you go buy 50,000 rounds of ammo, do it. Because ammunition is the most important thing overall. Obviously, we're not talking about like water, food, shelter. I'm just saying, like, when it comes to equipment and security, hands down, ammunition. Your toys ain't gonna run without batteries. All right, that's all I'm saying. ADXR 920. I'm trying to build a 17L on a 19 grip right now. So you can do that with a on a Gen 3 frame with a Gen 5 17L barrel. That's dope though. That's level 3. They're going to ban guns in the future from videos I have watched. Shit. Hold on, I missed y'all. Damn, my bad. I was super far back. They're going to ban guns in the future from videos I have watched. Having black powder or small pistols. Yep. Our needed. Police have shoot on sight orders. Damn. His duck will be so lame, it'll need a wheelchair. They can have it when I'm out of ammo, and I have a lot of ammo. Yeah, facts. If I build a local homeless army, I am moving Bacon down as de facto military boss man. Bro, maybe the real trick is let's open a homeless shelter in every state. Huh? right? You see what I'm saying? And then we'll all have a logo that lets everyone know, at nighttime, wear a blue Kim light to make sure, that we can identify you to give you food and what, right? You see where I'm going with this, right? And there's like DLD homeless shelter Virginia, DLD homeless shelter Florida, DLD, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, guys. I'm joking. I would not actually build an army of homeless men. I'm just saying. We're a threat to democracy. Yeah, funny how we're no longer a constitutional republic, right? That shit got crumpled up and thrown out the window. It's like, democracy. Where's democracy? So you realize that we're not a fucking democracy. We are a constitutional republic, but they've totally fucking bedazzled all these fucking words to look like other shit. That's because everybody is a pussy, correct? Dark is 100% right. I like that 100%. I always hoped that any military member would recognize treason commands when they try to give the order to fire upon the people, because I couldn't give that order or follow it. But remember, those people, I'd say for military, law enforcement, and anyone else, those people are just dudes, right? Like, I would say at least half of them are just going to walk. And when shit's getting bad, they're not going to give a fuck about staying in they're literally going to be like, I need to be with my family right now. The world is falling apart. We no longer have access to food easily, water easily, gas easily, electricity easily, or, everything is falling apart. What are they going to do? Are they going to keep working for a fucking paycheck, right? And plus, at that point, what the fuck does money even matter at that point, right? Like, money literally means fucking nothing. So if they're like, oh, well, I need to keep my job. No, fuck that. At least half of them are going to fucking bounce. At least. The remaining fuckheads that will stay are committing their life, knowing that they're likely going to go up against somebody fucking muzzle to muzzle. And they're going to do it likely for food, water, shelter, security, and shit like that, just to be able to survive. Guys, it's highly likely that we will get to a very, very, very bad place, to where it is a normal thing to see fucking corpses on the street. That's what I'm worried about. Murphy's Law, what's up, brother? Techno, what up? What up? The plan had been working for 20 to 30 some odd years. It's not anymore, though. Hold on. Look at China. Look at FTX. Look at the Panama Papers, Pandora Papers. The cat's out of the bag. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to follow all this shit and not be like, is it controlled opposition? Is there a plan behind this? Like, what's the purpose, right? Like, did they expose FTX on purpose? Well, no, it was a tweet. Did they encourage the tweet, right? Did they, like, there's so many things. It's like, I don't trust shit at face value anymore, Ladies and gentlemen, teach your children well. Absolutely. I don't care what people do in their own lives, but I hope these ABCGBT people realize the government will turn on them eventually. They're just using them right now. 100%. They use anything they can. Facts. The Constitution has been shit on by our government. Guys, if everybody in here can just briefly take a moment and type in chat what my little saying is about the government. The government loves you and wants you to live. Homeless Army PA, Local 724. The ability to share parts is priceless. Okay, so sorry. That's what I was getting on with the whole homeless person army, is that I really shouldn't say that anymore. The ability to replace parts that are damaged, the ability to, I mean, if you literally like catch a bullet in your like handgun frame, it's going to be a really good idea to be able to swap out that fucking frame and any parts that may have gotten hit or something like that. Like if, and a lot of people don't think of shit like that. It's like, well, yeah, if you're in a gunfight, you're going to be facing somebody like this or like this squared off at them. That's why if you're ever drawing against somebody, okay, just listen to what I'm saying here. What you need to do is turn yourself like this. And if you practice shooting from a like a retained index, like very close to your body, then make sure that you're not practicing going straight, but you want to cant your body a little bit so you can make a smaller target. Okay. But the likelihood of you, that's why plates are covering your vitals only, because right here you're charging somebody, you're aiming at somebody, you are exchanging shots, and it is highly likely that your firearm, your hands, arms, and face are going to get hit. Um, look up gunfights and look at how many people had firearms that were shot, people that were shot in their hands, arms, wrists, like shit, because that's your target. The target you're showing them is you know, presenting, and you guys get what I'm saying. Constitution does not protect persons, only people. That's an interesting perspective. It's like boxing. Stand sideways. There you go. They keep talking about AR-15, but AR-10s are what to actually use. I think it depends, right? It's all application based, right? Chirping and burping. But even a femur shot with no surgery, you're dead. Yeah. Most people don't have access to antibiotics, access to most medicines, right? Like when I go to the store now, I needed to go pick up Tylenol. I got a bottle of Tylenol, a bottle of Advil, and then I also got a bottle of the no-name acetaminophen and a bottle of the no-name ibuprofen, because I'm just stashing that shit away, right? I'm stashing everything I can. There's also companies that you can go to literally get antibiotics sent to you from a doctor that will send you them for the purpose of prepping. It's awesome. Did that chimp kick your butt again, Clint Eastwood? Love you, Agorizer. That will be a phone combo. Okay. Your government hates you and they want you dead. Facts. See, y'all know where I was coming from. Looking at that Zastafa M77 308 Winchester, hell yeah. Dark, I'm vertically challenged and horizontally gifted. Best I move on the X quick. Yeah, so that's the other thing. Exchange your shots and get off the fucking X. Getting off the X is the most important thing. And never pop up from the same spot from cover more than once. Never. Like there's, unless you know for certain that they've experienced a malfunction, their gun went down, they're moving, if something happened and it's your only spot you can pop up at, okay, that's one thing, right? But what I hate to see is like seeing people like shoot from cover and shit like that, and they're like going behind one piece of cover and then bow, 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 and they go behind the same cover, and they come out, bow, 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 and go behind the same cover. I'm like, bro, come on. Really? Especially in movies, right? It's like, boom, 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 boom. It's like, dude, okay. Literally, if I was in that position, all I would do is keep my sights exactly there. You could time it. You could pre-fly the round like halfway there before, you guys get what I'm saying. Whatever. What's up, Corey Slater? Good to see you, man. I'm more worried about a 22 LR to the stomach than a 9mm to the face, to be honest. Yeah, both are bad, right? It's called Jace Medical. That is one of them. Yeah, Jace Medical is one, and fuck, what's the other one? I'll get the other one for you guys because it costs like so Jeff Cron. Okay, so this is an important thing to discuss too for for when everything falls apart. So your body processes these two drugs differently. Okay. Now, hang on, my voice is fucked up. It's important to know. It's important to know this if you're treating somebody else or yourself. That if somebody is so there's two different aspects here. Ibuprofen takes down swelling better than acetaminophen. And hey, bro, Crypto Pirate just sent me $10 from Cash App, brother. Thank you, man. I think that's Crypto Pirate, right? Sound off in chat if that's you. I don't want to put your fucking name out there and shit. But thank you. Oh, Jesus. So ibuprofen does a better job of bringing swelling and inflammation down, right? It also works as a fever reducer and pain reducer. Now, ibuprofen is filtered through your kidneys, whereas acetaminophen, also good as a light pain reliever, and it will help with pain, which will help with relieving some swelling and inflammation, but nowhere nearly as much as ibuprofen. It's almost ineffective at that. And it's filtered through your liver, okay? So if you need to alternate the two, you can do that. You can even do it to where you take 2 Advil, or whether it's you or somebody that you're treating, and after an hour or two, you can give them the max dose of ibuprofen, and then a half hour, an hour later, give them the max dose of Tylenol, and you're not going to OD their liver or their kidneys. It's just, but here's another issue. So a lot of people I see pop an Advil all day, every day, and they're like, oh, my back hurts, my back hurts, my back hurts. So I had an issue. I literally almost died. Damn, bro, is that? Wow, he sent me another one, said no recognition needed, my brother. Bro, my hat's off to you. But this kind of hat, Christmas hat. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, bro. You fucking rock. Thank you. So basically from a lifetime of drinking and drug usage and all this shit, my kidney levels were very, very, very bad. And I didn't realize that. So my back kept hurting, and I thought there was an issue with my back. And I did not realize that me eating Advil like a fiend was causing my back to hurt. So it was almost like, this is when my daughter was born, so 6 years ago. It was almost like when I took the Advil, my back would hurt more. But it wasn't my back hurting. It was my kidneys hurting. I was literally on the verge of fucking needing dialysis at the age of like 30 because I had just destroyed my body, Crypto, what up, brother? Yeah, see, Advil will cause internal bleeding. It does a lot of terrible things. Shout out to Crypto, though. You're the man. Murphy, I've taken them many times to avoid hospital. They are the real deal. Poisoning yourself. Yep. Advil is a short for Addictville. Flank pain, not back pain. Yep. It can be very confusing. I only do naproxen, sodium Aleve, single or double daily dose. So with naproxen, though, look up information on naproxen. I mean, that's anything like this can be dangerous for the human body, period. I only do naproxen, sodium Aleve, single or double. sorry. No, it's funny. Sorry, hang on. That logo reminds me of a holiday. I call it I be loafin since I usually take it with a hangover. Yeah. No pain, no pleasure. Hit me with the whip again. I don't have a liver anymore. So in that case, you would want to take ibuprofen. Oh, Coop is in here? Where's Coop at, bro? Oh, no, that wasn't Coop. That was something else. I want a bottle of fentanyl. Got to get rid of the other Georges. Which other Georges? Soros? But both are good to rotate. Yep. Uh, Prawn Zone is a safer place with elevation. Prawn Zone. What? I missed that. People playing Time Crisis. 22 is greater than 380. It depends. I mean, shot placement is the king, right? I've also got antibiotics, amoxicillin. Hell yeah. One of my life goals is to not die from a 22. Yeah. Yep, that's what it says. Good to rotate. Facts. Yep. Ibuprofen shortage in some areas already. See? So are you guys experiencing this too? Because I'm experiencing the weirdest shit having bare shelves. I'm like, seltzer? Like, why the fuck is seltzer, having bare shelves? Like, what am I missing? And then, like, I'm noticing some canned soups, some, like, dry rice and shit like that. So, what I started doing, look, let me just say this. I'll lead with this. So, I believe the best thing for anybody to do right now in the United States is to create an environment that they live that is completely self-sufficient and, well, as close to completely self-sufficient and self-sustainable as possible. Meaning that if you have enough land and you can homestead and you can provide water, food, shelter, and security for your entire family without needing much from the general public, you have fucking made it. You are solid, right? Yeah, you may lose power, you may lose fucking whatever, right? But when it comes down to your bare necessities, no, I'm not talking Jungle Book shit. I'm talking like your actual bare necessities, which is, of course, air, right? But water, food, shelter, security. Those, that's what you need, right? Everything else is just fucking extra shit, right? If you've gotten there, then you're fucking solid. Just continue working on, skills, tools, the shit that you need. Maybe, some skills that you can actually use to, trade and barter if, shit goes bad when shit goes bad. For me, I am not in a position right now where I can do that, right? I had more land in my last location, but I ended up moving. So now I don't have that same setup. So as a result of that, I'm in an area with less land, with just in a completely different area, and my only option is a life of preparedness through hoarding, right? I mean, and there's no win there because no matter what, you will run out, right? Like I don't have many options for um, like renewable sources of, if shit goes bad and whatnot, yeah, water. There are some other options, right, for like catching rain, making solar stills, blah blah blah, other shit like that. But for the most part, I am stuck to prepping in the original sense of, and I hate that word, but even that word and that lifestyle has been so fucking commercialized. But it's the only thing that I can do. So what I started doing is I'm focusing on in that order, right? Air obviously is something that, it's just there, at least for now. I don't know what fucking our current administration's plan is going to be for air in the future, if they think we have like assault air or something like that. But water, food, shelter, security. Now, security could be, you know, actual physical security in your home. A lot of people pre-cut, plywood and all sorts of shit that they can just put up if they need to completely barricade themselves in their home. You can do that if you want to. Just make sure you know, um, plan for spots that you can maybe share some precious metals out of. precious metals out of certain spots in the wood. Even if it's a flap, like with a little hinge, right? Something like that. But guns, ammunition, tools, and shit like that. Aside from that, water, food, shelter, security. So right now, basically, prepping in the original sense of the word is all that I can do. So, on that note, I used to go to the store every single week, right? Now I'm going to the store twice a week. One visit is just based exclusively on the shit that I need, shit that my daughter needs, whatever, just basic, general, everyday shit. The second visit is basically a prep trip. So I have increased my expenses by 100% to go to the store a second time each week. And you would be really, really surprised. You don't have to go get some fucking crazy, bug out food or whatever. You don't have to go get fucking freeze dried shit. You would be really surprised at just how long normal shit actually stays good, right? And that's just the recommended time frame to to eat shit, right? Hold on. Dark, do you have a wood stove? So I don't have a wood stove that's like a wood stove like heating like for the home. I don't. However, I have stoves that I can use indoors, and I have a fuck ton of firewood from my old place. Make sure you have some piss flaps to pound. What the fuck? Could call sport. My wife was into that shit. Spam is amazing. I fucking hate spam, bro. Filtered rainwater is good to go. Filters are cheap and last 100,000 gallons. Get some. Yeah, facts. If I became a vegetarian, I'd be much healthier. Fuck that. Polish gas mask at Bud's for $30. Damn, that's what's up. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go all out, and I'm going to get one of the Mira safety gas masks. And I think they have a youth gas mask. I may just say fuck it and get one for my daughter. I've not tried frying spam. Frying rich. I can't. I could not get that out without thinking that. I've not, but I'd be down to try it. Kimball ain't wrong. You can make a good living in the apocalypse having fleshlights to barter. Facts. If we still got electricity, just fucking print pocket pussies and a TPU. There you go. DLD After Dark. I've opened up cans of food that were over 20 years old and was still nearly perfect. Stored in a cool, dark place all those years. Hell yeah. That's what's up. I've not tried the spam. Bro, not saying I would do this, but one 9mm and a box of ammo should cover for a year. Well, what do you mean? Elaborate. But one 9mm and a box of ammo should cover for a year. You mean like basically kind of like hiding and lone wolfing it? I use 5 years expired condoms all the time. How many kids you got, bro? Amen, DJ. Hold on. Guerrilla gardening is a good way to go for secondary food sources. Planting local edible plants and propagating edible fungi is a big asset. Very true. Very true. So I haven't really fucked with mushrooms, but I understand mushrooms and how they grow, and they can grow very easily, like fucking rice cakes, coffee, and just very simply. But I was super lucky that in my last place, I was actually able to get a lot of experience with, treating soil. Because in Virginia, we basically got fucking red clay out here. That's like all we got. And being able to treat soil and grow shit, edible shit, that's, what's it called? Like for this geographic area. Frying rich. Moco Loco. I took no, what do I need to learn tonight? I don't think they put as much nutrition in canned food anymore. No, and it's so much sodium, but sodium helps your body retain water as well, so it's not all that bad. The one thing that I'm focusing on now, I don't know if you can tell, I haven't shaved in like a week, but my jawline is looking a little bit tighter. You know what I'm saying? You may see me looking a little bit slimmer nowadays. I'm going to be focusing more and more every single day on my physical health and pushing my own physical limitations, because a fat, lazy dirtbag is not going to be a contribution to anyone, including myself, when shit goes bad or when shit is totally fine and normal. So I'm going to be focusing more on myself and my health in that regard. If you cannot run a mile and jump a dozen fences in between and pick up a rifle and thwack a steel plate at 200 yards while your fucking heart's beating a million miles an hour, and all that shit, it's important that we take care of ourselves, and also when you take care of yourselves physically, that we have more clarity in our mind. Generic luncheon meat often tastes better than the same brand stuff like Spam. Hold on. I don't think they put as much nutrition in canned food anymore. Okay, here we are. Bro, the Bud K Polish mask is excellent. I completely couldn't believe it. 30 to 35 bucks, and it comes with a filter, but you can buy NBC filters off of Amazon. Blech. I bought 3 of them, 1 desert and 2 OD green. Awesome. I'm going to look at that. So it's Bud K. I've seen the Polish ones, and I've heard that they're pretty good. I was considering just saying fuck it and dumping like the 250 on a Mira safety gas mask or whatever. How much longer are you streaming for? I'm about to cut it here in a sec. Flying Rich, did you wake back up, or did you hear people calling you Frying Rich? Not frying anything now. Thought everyone has grown shrooms in their basement. Yeah, I mean, how do you think I know about the rice cakes, bro? Rich. You're on your own, Rich. DLD After Dark. Yep, you can use those little fertilizer cones in totes and grow massive hen of the woods and golden oyster mushrooms, among others. Just need some humidity and protection from the cold. The Inter7 is fast. 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 I love mushrooms. No more McFlurries. Those are banned on this channel from now on. Bro, I haven't had any McFlurries since August. A fat, lazy, dark bag. Set up a new printer, Rich. Yep, here you go. See, he knows the deal. When shit gets real bad and shit is just looking like there's no other option, hashtag Tannerite vest. But just to be safe, let's call it a reactive vest, okay? We don't want people getting any ideas out here, okay? Good to see you, my lazy friend. How is doggy? Who wants to start an escargot farm? It's the lowest cost, highest per pound per square foot protein there is, and libtards and the French will pay $2 per slug. Think land clam. Jesus Christ. Being healthy is a good thing. Facts. DLD After Dark. Take vitamin C supplements if you eat a heavy salt diet. Heavy salt isn't bad for you, but you need more vitamin C to process it. See Dr. Ken Berry on the subject. Excellent. That's very good advice. Thank you. Your woods is your best asset for your garden. 1 inch under leaves are full of nutrients for a garden. Yep. 1 bucket a week now will hook your garden up in the umber. Get now, reap the benefits later. So that's the other interesting thing, and Bob and I have talked about this before. It's like how is a forest or the woods or whatever completely self-sustainable? Every year it'll drop all its leaves, it'll seem dead in the winter, and it'll come right the fuck back on its own, right? It's a system of everything that it would ever need to survive by itself. and you can use those resources to fuel your garden, especially in an area with really fucked up red clay. They need McFlurries with peanut butter M&M. Yeah, I can't do peanut butter though. I can't run a mile, but can roll a mile in my wheelchair. Paul Bald, you're in a wheelchair? I had no idea, man. Is it was it something like from birth, or something happened in life, or I'm just curious. Flying Rich, the bamboo is insane though. My friend can print CF nylon frames in 5 hours. Damn. Lunch meat is poison. Dude, did you guys hear that companies did a bunch of tests on bottled water, and there was like mad chlorine, of course, aluminum runoff, which is also known as fluoride, and what's the other one? Lithium and soy. So apparently, there's a little bit of a conspiracy about this, but apparently there's a fudge ton of soy in the plastic bottle, and it's like getting into the water, and people are drinking bottles of water, and it's turning them into a bunch of fucking bitches, basically. Murphy's Law. Oh, really? I was on the fence about those. Those Polish masks are not safe. LOL. Get the mirror. Sweet, Flying Rich. Hey, what printer did the general say to get in today's show? Damn, $300 for the Ender 7? I thought they were like 7 something. If I had a day of healthy eating, my Asian butt would be healthy. That is why I rely on just eating rice. Facts. I know a lot of Asian folks that literally only eat like rice and dumplings. F word. I'm on the fence again. Mira is the way to go. Yeah, Mira. Plus, I mean, there are Mira safety masks that are like literally made to be used with a rifle, right? Those are made for the high-speed mofos that we're talking about. Yo, Craig Lucka. What up? DLD After Dark. Bud K is okay, but you may not always get the right size. They will send you random stuff. Jesus, is that good or not? 3D General is a bamboo fan. 3D General will be on my show next Thursday. Just a heads up. Dude, just like my Marine Combat gas mask. Frying Rich is delicious. Oh, man. Yeah, I hear you. Convenience first price. I got to get into printing. Elbow cough. Yeah, you do. You're late, bro. Just put whey protein in the McFlurry. Oh, come on. Doggy is great. Can't wait to set up my S1 Pro. Rich, you ever set up your new soundboard? Yeah, Rich, what's up with that soundboard, bro? You've been sitting on that shit forever. I'll buy it from you if you want. I'll actually give you the money for it in advance, though, instead of me owing you. Because I think I owe you, like, I don't know, almost $200 now, maybe more. I don't know. And I know I got to paint that shit for you, too, because Rich don't want to learn how to paint on his own. He's got to get your boy Dark to do all the painting for him. I'm just kidding. All right, got to rack out. Y'all have a great YouTube, DJ, the Metalhead Mercenary. Peace out, bro. 2 Storms. Her 24. All right. Yeah, Fatty Dark was more relaxed. Left my ass off. Much love, brother. Appreciate it. Sport, whey, and some pre-workout. I'm going to talk to you later. All right, brother. Night. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this to an end. So basically what I'm saying is seek out training, be healthy, and prepare, because we're likely headed to a bad place, y'all. Look where our world has gone in just 2 years, okay? And then you take the 3 years collectively of COVID and the 14 days to flatten the curve and all that shit. Like, we have rapidly gone to a terrible place. Now, are there some good things about it? Absolutely. Are there some positive things that have occurred as a result of it? Absolutely. Have I become way more grateful for things in my life because of what's happened over the last 3 years? Yes, 100%. Do I still believe that we are on a path to imploding? 100%. Do I still think you and everybody here and everyone that'll see this over the next few days should prepare, should live a life of preparedness? Don't be a prepper, right? Don't be what the world thinks a prepper is. Live a life of preparedness. That way, if it's a blackout, if it's whatever the fuck happens, right? Live a life of preparedness. That's all I'll say. Hey, Damien Christ, what's up, brother? Let's go ahead and end the stream, though, man. I appreciate you guys so much, and stick around to the end. You got to hear how we end the stream every single time, but also I'm going to tell you at the end how to get entered into a drawing as well. So Kurt 24 Thursday show will be fire, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be on time for that one. Your boy Marine Gun Builder will be in here, and then Raul Mendez, the dude that literally got shot in the head and then got up from his wounds and saved a house full of people. Unfortunately, several people did perish in this event, but he was able to stop the killing. He put the dude down that was doing the shooting with a bullet in his head and his eyeball hanging out by the optical nerve. God, I mean, that's crazy, bro. So he's going to be coming on Saturday to tell his story, to remind us to always keep our tools on us, to remind us how important training is, to all the shit that we've been talking about, right? These are all super important things. And then the next Thursday after that, I have your boy, the 3D Print General, coming on, and be on the lookout for a very exciting build that you'll see on the Serialist show very, very soon. So y'all know I had to put some American flair on it. So Mendez is a beast, a bad, bad man. Hell yes. Hell yeah. Haywood Jablomi. Been lurking for a good while now. Hold up. Dude, you gotta show some respect for the name, bro. Haywood Jablomi. Been lurking for a good while now. I'm not the most talkative person. That said, I wanted to introduce myself and say I really appreciate these vids, packed with valuable info about all sorts of things. Hell yeah. Thanks, Haywood. I appreciate that, man, and appreciate you hanging out. You know, it's funny because, like, during the stream, sometimes we'll have like 60, 70, 80. I've had over 100 people in these, right? And then we got like 24 people talking in chat. So most people just lurk, you know, and then when this is done, even though we've had like 50 to 80 people in here tonight, it'll have like 400 or 500 views on it by tomorrow, the next day. So people watch it at work, they, you know, so it's just kind of interesting. So, yeah, check it out, man. Stay with us. I appreciate you coming in, and, you know, feel free. You can jump in and chat with any of us. If you got a question, throw it at me. Just be like, Dark, what do you think about this? And, you know, I'm happy to chat. So as we bring it down to the end here, y'all know that I have to do my closing that I always do. So rule number one, the most important rule, I believe, be kind. It is so important that we're kind in every single thing that we do. That little brief moment of kindness that you can show to somebody, that random person, the random interaction, that brief moment of kindness can have a huge impact. Oh, shit. Sorry. Can have a huge impact on someone's life. So always be kind, especially if you believe that we can have an impact on maybe changing minds of other people with opposing views. It's usually convincing them by showing them that you're not the same, that like the news and media and whatever friends, people are telling them that, oh, people that think like this, they're these types of people, and they're mean and they're racist and they're bigots and they're not. No, fuck that. We're the people that hold the door open for you. We're the people that will help you, will contribute to you, are kind to you, but will also open your fucking throat in 2 seconds if, you know, if we have to do so for self-preservation, of course, only. But anyway, be kind. Sorry, I got on a little tangent there. Be kind, right? Rule number 2 is live a life of care, compassion, contribution, give to others. A hand that's open to give is open to receive. So when you bless others, you become blessed. That's just the way that the world works. Number 3, we all know that the only way for us to defeat violence is with, or I'm sorry, we all know the only way for us to defeat evil is with good men that are skilled in violence. So make sure that you're becoming as highly skilled in violence as you possibly can be, and be safe, be dangerous, and keep that thing on you. Not this thing, but a thing. Keep a precious metals propeller on you, because you never know when you may need a friend. So all of y'all, after this video posts, please comment. When you go and you comment, and you comment on other people's comments, at least comment and leave a reply on someone else's comment. Like everybody's comments, comment. All right. When you'll do that, I'm going to take comments from the last several videos, and I'm going to draw names for some giveaway shit. So it could be more of the OTF auto knives, switchblades. I don't know. Maybe I'll do something with like one of the like baller ass fucking blades. Something really cool like that. I don't know, but I'll find something that's cool, because you guys are the coolest fucking community in the world, and I could just never imagine having anybody but you. Yes, you can never imagine having anyone but you in here. So I love all y'all so much, man. Get ready for a very exciting stream this coming up Thursday and Saturday, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Love y'all. Peace.